Playing Flip Up, y'all. What is it? Pinball Jump King. Let's get started. I hope you're enjoying the variety because I'm having a crisis of faith that this is how I want to spend the rest of my streaming life. Starting tomorrow, Expedition 33, Clara Obscura. We need something we can sink our teeth into because no disrespect to Plux who suggested all these games, but going through 15-minute tutorials for 5 out of 10 games it's getting old, man. It's getting old. But they could bring me back. FlippUp could bring me back because it's already got hold space to skip. I'm not even sweating that. Okay, it's Pinball Jump King. Let's get down to business, y'all. Try to reach the top of our training area. Easily, man. Bad start. 2 genres. Chibli, have you heard this one? Have you heard 2 genres yet? Hold it. There's only 2 genres. There you go. And then hold it, and then shoot it up, and then hold it. Okay, Pinball Jump King. They're saying it's Pinball Jump King. Huge, huge, huge. Wait, this might be the GOAT, man. This might be the GOAT. God damn it. Would you like to return to our training facility? No. No, I would not. We're going to bounce it over the middle. Oh. God damn it. Camera moving with the ball feels bad. You guys will complain about anything. I swear to God, it's crazy, man. Oh, the food here is so bad. Yeah, in such small portions type shit. Crazy, man. Ridiculous. You know what? And I don't even care, and I'll tell you why. You're Metroidvania players, so why I don't have to take you seriously. You don't take yourself seriously. What if you light up the pinball machine, man? If you light up some of the stuff on the pinball machine, maybe it does something for you. Maybe it does something for you if you light up the pinball machine. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Not even close. Ridiculous. Why don't we just light it on fire? Who cares? Everybody's got that one friend that's like, why are we doing this instead of firebombing a pinball machine, and then doesn't firebomb the pinball machine? You know what I'm talking about? It's kind of funny to be off social media, but still use it for like all your bits. So you're just referencing some shit that's like really old. Hold it. Hold it. Have you seen the dress? I don't care who you are. It's blue black. How does this not give you motion sickness? Is it my time to be this guy? Inner ear difference. I guess I'm not weak. I don't know. I guess my brain is good. I think you guys got a problem there. I don't. You're complaining about something that's happening to you. I don't believe you because it's not happening to me. Wait a second. Wait a second. You said you can't play any FPS because you get sick? Yeah, it's true. Sick of the bullshit in the AAA games industry these days. Am I right? Or am I right? Okay, and then. Oh shit. Oh. Dude, you know what's crazy? I get a weekly newsletter every week from Wealth Simple. Sometimes while I'm pooping, I read it, even though it's very like, how do you do, fellow kids? Wealth Simple, by the way, is basically like Canadian Robinhood. This week, they had a chart in the newsletter that was like the rise of the Canadian gaming industry. And they said the Canadian gaming industry has been on a tear for the past few years thanks to games like... And the first one they said is Baldur's Gate. And I was like, I don't even think that's Canadian. Like, Macros worked on that, and he's Australian. So I gotta check that. Then they said, and Balatro. I was like, damn, dude. One dude from Saskatchewan is keeping the Canadian gaming industry going, man. We got to respect that. Pro tips, take your time. Getting over at Pinball. They were cooking with this one, man. They were cooking with this one. No disrespect to the game studios in Vancouver. If I may. Most of them have been shut down. There was like an exodus maybe 6 or 7 years ago, which sucked really bad. You still got... They're doing some EA stuff here for sure. Help. Trying to think of what's still going on in Vancouver. There's some like social mobile stuff going on in Vancouver for sure. I work in Vancouver games. Anything you say is valid. Well, like, here's the thing, right? I'm not a social mobile sort of guy outside of musume, but like putting bread on people's table, I can't be mad about that. I'd be mad about it if it was a different city, but because it's my city, I'm not sweating it. Hold. I mean, you gotta admit, that one was nothing but net. Still got Relic? Yeah, but we got no Local Thunk, man. Local Thunk, you should move to Vancouver. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're probably not gonna, like, get dinner. Just because, like, we're running in different circles right now. You're like Tony Stark at the start of Iron Man, and I'm like, I mean, until school starts full time, I'm Tony Stark in the cave. I'm cobbling a stream together with a box of scraps right now. Hold, hold, hold. Huge. We hold. We don't hold. Happens, y'all. Go again. Hold. I actually know so many people in Vancouver. Are you accepting refugees yet? From America? We got some stuff to work out. I'm sorry, Magresta, it's not your fault. But we got some stuff to work out. There's a lot of... There's handshakes, and after the handshakes, there's got to be some apologies. After the apologies, there's got to be some paperwork. And then we can begin the healing process. But we're not... I don't even think we've gotten that stuff. We might still be getting more acrimonious, man. I don't know. The acrimony, it's nobody's turning down the temperature, man. The soup's gonna burn. Not my favorite sound to hear from the kitchen. Did you guys hear that? No? Okay, don't worry about it then. That's my cross to bear. Oh! Kitchen sound tier list. Simmering pot of sauce or stew or soup has got to be close to the top. That's really good. I kind of like the steam when the rice cooker's done. When the rice cooker yells at me in Korean, and I'm like, what does that mean? And then 3 seconds later, it goes... That one's pretty good. Huge. For me to poop on. Kettle whistling. Oh, you mean the microwave dinging? Nah, we're chill like that. We got one of those Japanese water heaters. Hold. Don't hold. Ice tray sounds. I find that, I don't know, man. Is ice in the soda hits. My dad actually, I think he thinks like I'm an alien because I don't like ice in my water when I'm eating dinner at home. Like, I don't know if anybody else has parents like this, but when my parents are over and we're having dinner, he's always like, do you want something to drink? And I'm like, yeah, I'll just take some water. And then he goes, any ice? And I go, nah, no ice. And then he looks at me like I just told him like I'm going to smoke 100 cigarettes at once. It like the look that he gives me is a look of like, are you sure? Like it's bad for you to drink water without ice in it. There's something about like he loves the ice, man. And sometimes it's even worse. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, I don't need a drink. I just had like a drink before dinner. And then he's like, you should really have a drink with dinner. I don't know if it's like, maybe people were like choking all the time when he was growing up. But these days, I guess people have gotten a lot better at swallowing. The swallow technology has gone crazy in the past like 30 years. I don't get it, man. I ain't complaining. Oh shit, it's real pinball. We're on real pinball now. I'm assuming we have to light up everything. Never mind, y'all. What have I done? Oh, shoot. Guys, I have to tell you, stop talking about musume, okay? We ran it back on Friday. People were not really messing with it, man. It's out of the zeitgeist. I'm still playing it on the bike, but it was analytics poison. Chat was dying. People were talking about what they're gonna eat for dinner and stuff like that. It had its time, man. It had its time on the stream, and now it's done for now. It happens to everything. It'll happen to me. Oh, hold. Everybody's golf, though. Everybody's golf is gonna go crazy. Nothing but net. Good riddance. Well, the only thing more annoying than people asking for the horse game is the people who are like, thank God it's gone, when it was on stream like one time in August. Finally, the evil's defeated. Like, that's, you got to fix your life, man. If the docket has like that much impact on you. Hang on, hold. Like, that's 10 times more annoying. Okay, hold. This, we've actually mastered it. We've mastered the game. Now don't frick it up. At least get something out of it. Whoa! It came down too fast, man. Hold. Oh my God. Huge. Are you telling me I have to get them all lit up on the same attempt, man? There's no way that thing says 8 out of 80. What a shot. What a shot. Holy. Hold. Get that other L. Get that other L so it spells ball. That's huge. Oh, jeez. Jesus Christ. Hold. Maybe you just, if you get to 80 hits, maybe they free you. Almost broke the paddle on that one. Lucky. Huge. Ball. 78 out of 80. Ball. Arena complete. He's done it. How the hell am I supposed to get up there? Oh, like that? The goat? Wait, okay. Jesus. Plux, oh, no. No. I apologize for all that stuff that I said about you're about to pay the iron price. Oh, Jesus. This actually might be, the GOAT, man. And look at the mastery we're embodying now. They're going to make us do that on purpose at some point, and I'm going to be mad. Got to hit it out of the air with the paddle. Huge. Huge. What a shot, though. I mean, at some point we should play Jump King. I've been thinking that. I think I played it for an hour, and I was like, I don't like not being able to move without jumping. I was like, or no, you know what it was? It didn't capture right. That's killed a lot of great games, but obviously something happened because people have been playing it. Maybe next time, man. What a shot. Hold. Most people tank desktop capture. That's just crazy to me, man. I got too many important documents, man. I applied for a credit card. It's kind of pissing me off. I applied for a credit card through my bank. I didn't even shop around for best credit card to get. Because I need one. I'm not going to get into it. I need one for a very specific purpose, but it doesn't have to be a great credit card. I submitted all the documents that they asked me to submit. And then this morning they hit me with another email. It said, we need more information. You know everything about me, bro. You're my bank. You're my bank. How much more could I possibly submit to you that you don't already know? You got my checking, my savings. I pay my taxes through the bank. I pay all my bills through the online bank. I have another credit card through the bank. What more could you possibly need? You either know I'm good for it or you know I'm not. You know everything about me. You piece. Hold. That's the shot. That's the shot I need. Now we're talking. We have to know. All right, I'll tell you. I need a corporate credit card for when I'm buying shit on Steam. Okay, if you must know. The thing is, I probably buy it's a rough business. I'm not gonna lie to you. I probably buy $2,000 a year of stuff on Steam, but they won't take Valve won't take the Amex, unfortunately. And the reason is because they're like, why should I pay 6% processing fees or whatever it is? Meanwhile, they get 30% of every single video game purchase just for owning the store, which is madness in a digital era, but whatever. When you're the biggest mover, you get to make the rules and everybody else can get in line. Valve takes my MX? Wait, what the hell? Maybe I should look at this more closely. Is Uma? Guys, you're so weak. And that's the part that annoys me. Is that I realize, because I see you guys, because I had to purge like 100 of you through from my friends list because you stopped playing. And the graveyard of people who bought like hundreds of dollars in Uma packs, but have stopped playing the game it's littered with mom's credit card receipts, man. It's so sad. When I see someone that has not logged in like 41 days and they have a max level Kitasan Black on their profile, I'm like, oh man, that's nasty work, man. Couldn't be me. I'm free to play, and I won the Taurus Cup Gold Division, by the way. Data processing. You have ended the course. Time, 20 minutes, 21 seconds. Pads hit, rank, C. That's not too bad, man. And that was the demo! We can do it in the next 11 minutes. Is that supposed to be a brag? Yeah, dude. I probably got 150 hours in the game at $0. It's literally a better purchase than Factorio. Sorry. I mean, you've been using that logic against me for like years. Why would I pay 3 cents for a game when I got Factorio and a pay what you want humble bundle and I played it for 10,000 hours? Well, now I got some shit for fucking free, bitch, and I've been playing it for it's an infinite dollar to hour ratio. So Factorio can eat me. Because Uma Musume literally owns you, little bro. Psy Games, I'm sorry I was not your mother. I've been thinking that. I've been getting some bad runs lately, but just some stuff pops into your head now and then. Oh, restart. This is a Jump King like. See, this is good. I'm playing the demo 2 times through. That's how you know the game's got the sauce, man. Isn't Factorio like 40 bucks all in now? Honestly, it's probably like incredibly underpriced. My beef is not with Factorio. My beef is with people who anchored what a reasonable price for something is off of the best value they've ever gotten in any medium ever. Hold. Push. Okay, we're already halfway through the demo. Silk Song should be more than 20 bucks. I'm with you on that one, but I don't want to say it. And the reason I don't want to say it is not because I'm worried about backlash. It's just because, like, I'm hoping that at some point there's, like, a time in my life where I'll be free from the conversation of, like, this $15 game should be $20. This $20 game should be $15. I've been talking about it for a deck. Restart me. Restart. It's pussy mode. We go again. Hold. You're rich though? Yeah, I know. That's why I'm surprised so many of you guys were like dumping money into Uma Musume. I was like, damn. You guys are on my ass all that. I can't have an opinion on anything, or people are like, yeah, but you're rich. Well, meanwhile, you're the ones dumping like 500 bucks into horse game. It's kind of crazy, man. Doesn't make any damn sense to me, but whatever. Live your life. You see that? Fuck you, man. Restart me. back to menu. New game. Dynamic means testing game coming out Q4 2026. I still like the nightmare, and this idea, I could honestly believe that it could come to fruition. And the worst part is, coming up with this idea, everyone is rightfully going to say, I hate this idea and it's evil. But if you were born into this system and it was normal to you, you would fight to the death to keep the status quo. rather than evaluating it on its own merits. So what I'm trying to say is we better rebel against it while we have the chance, because our kids are going to be like, no, yeah, this shit sucks, but it's better than every single alternative. And yeah, that's a little bit influenced by the idea that, like, for some reason, British people are like, I like when the restaurant doesn't cut my pizza. But, like, this is more serious. Grocery store that has cookies, but not the delicious kind. The kind where it knows, like, your personal browsing history. Ergo, as soon as you walk into the store, they scan something on your phone. Beep, boop, 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 beep. They know your purchasing history. They know your relative income bracket. They know what you like. They know what you don't like. And then the price tags change when you're close to them to what they think you would pay. So instead of being like, I'm not going to pay $4.99 for Captain Crunch, you might walk down the aisle and be like, oh shit, $2.29 Captain Crunch. But you went in there for milk. You were expecting to pay $2.99 a gallon for milk, and you're like, what the hell? Milk's $8.99 a gallon? Stings, but I really do need it, so I guess I'll get the milk, but I'm not happy about it. Don't say I didn't warn you. That's all I'm saying. Don't. And they're going to do some shit, too. They're going to do some shit like, well, if you go on the app, you actually get 15. Just use the app, Unk. Unk doesn't know about the app. Get ready, man. They think we're stupid, and they might be right. On the other hand, it might be based. Because if you had, like, a burner phone where you just looked up, like, how to eat for 3 cents a day, maybe you could bring that to the grocery store and you'd be like, oh shit, beef is free. Now we're talking. Then they probably, like, make that a crime or something. So I don't know. The point is, there's no winning. The only winning move is not to play or whatever, but I'm sure you're saying, wow, what a great idea, but I have to focus on this right now, if you'll allow me for once to have a little peace and quiet. Whoa! That hurt, man. That's gonna put a dent in the speed run. You can have peace and quiet in like 4 minutes? Nah, man. It's not going to be peace and quiet, I'll tell you that much. Take my kid on a 45-minute drive each way. The worst part is she doesn't even know it's coming. And it's not like we're doing a 45-minute drive to go to like a cool place. I'm doing a 45-minute drive to do in-store pickup. And then getting in the car and going home. I gotta trick her. I gotta tell her, like, we're going to get ice cream, but it's just 5 minutes away. Just 5 more minutes. Just 5 more minutes. What you got on the aux? Chad already got it. K-pop Demon Hunters. Which is fine. Again, within the whole spectrum, and people are going to hate me for calling it kids music, but I've been hanging out with like a lot of adults at birthday parties where their kids are turning 5, and it is kids music, I'm sorry to say. You can like it as well, but 5-year-olds are also really into K-pop Demon Hunters. Sometimes if I distract her, though, I can get like a couple of songs in on my own playlist before she goes, Dada, can we play my songs? And I always say yes. As a kid, it sucks having like no autonomy, man. Plus, I can just listen to my favorite songs in my head. Taylor Swift, also kids music, but people aren't ready for that. I don't know if all Taylor Swift is kids music, but kids my daughter's age do love Shake It Off, and also What's the he wears short shorts, I wear t-shirts one? They like that one too. They like that one a lot. It's young adult music? I'm just glad people are reading. I'm not going to be a snob about it. You're literally 30? Oh, okay, literally, that's a compliment. Secondly, I didn't say anything negative about Taylor Swift. If anything, she did me a huge service this year by getting engaged with Travis Kelce. She's, for some reason, people love narratives, I guess is the reason. It's really inflated Kelce's average draft position, which has led to a lot of arbitrage at the tight end position in fantasy drafts, in my opinion. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe Kelce comes out and he's a viable, like, maybe he's TE3 this year. But I do believe that his draft position is inflated, A, by name recognition, but then also secondarily, because people are like, he's gonna be trying to get his wedding body, man. He's gonna be dialed in this year. And I'm like, I just don't think. I do believe my toxic trait is like, if I gambled, I would bet on the anytime goal scorer for a hockey player who is returning from the birth of his first son. It seems like there's a lot of, anecdotally, there's a lot of times where they're like, and Marian Gaborik is back in the lineup tonight after missing yesterday's game for the birth of his first son, and then the dude hits like a hat trick. It gives you some kind of energy, even though he's probably on like an hour and a half of sleep. But I don't think getting engaged is going to inflate your draft, or inflate your value necessarily, your position for sure. But like you have a kid, it changes your life. This is not meant to be rude, but like you get engaged, I guess you're kind of like, ooh, we're engaged. All right, what do you want to have for dinner? Like you're still the same person on the other side of it for better, not just for better or for worse, for better, but. Old. I'm so ready for the NFL season, man. What's game one? Dallas Eagles, right? Ooh. That's a juicy one. Especially for a fella like me that has Philly defense. 1 minute and 7 seconds? Are you crazy? My cousin had a kid and he said he no longer has time to do drugs. I think that's 100% true, man. Like, I think you can kind of, I'm proud of myself when Cobalt and his wife were expecting. I remember him talking about it. I made the analogy that it's kind of like hitting this, like fatherhood is like hitting a can of Pringles. It's like all the chips either get in line or they shatter. I feel like that metaphor is held true, man. You can basically, I think you only have time for one addiction in your life, man. Fatherhood or drugs. You can probably take drugs and compromise your ability as a father, or you can, spec into being, you don't have to be like the best father of all time. That something that anyone else gets sus when the parent, and I'm not saying they're doing anything untowards. It's like the same way whenever somebody my age is like, they're wearing a shirt that is like, ask me about Jesus Christ, like that dude that I saw at the church in London, where I'm like, you have something happened to you. And I don't know if it was your fault or not, but I'm sorry that I was not your mother. Like you're damaged in some way, and then you're getting over that trauma by like overcompensating now. Whenever I see a dad that's like doing too much, that's what I feel. I'm like, something's not right. Either you're the dad on the jet ski or you're compensating for like something in your own childhood that you were lacking and now you're getting. But I'm like, can you cut it out? Because I don't even think you're making the rest of us look bad for sitting in our chairs. And we're not sitting in our chairs because we're lazy. We're sitting in our chairs because the kids are just running around having a good time and we're tired of running after them all the time. It's just, let's sit in the chair, have a bubbly, have a sparkling water, talk about some adult stuff for 5 seconds, and then go, and put your hands on your thighs to help you get up a little faster. Then there's always the one dad who's like sprinting around with them and then like picking up his like 10-year-old and throwing his 98-pound 10-year-old like 3 stories into the air and then catching them. And you're like, fuck off, dude. What's wrong with you? Crazy, man. What happened to you? Anyway. They're not really mogging, because I think the rest of the dads were kind of looking at each other going like, something happened to him. Something happened to that guy, man. Something's happened. Or like something, he fucked up. He fucked up when his kid was like 6 or something like that, and his wife was like, I'm going to leave you. And he was like, don't do it. I'll do anything. And then he's still living in like that hyper paranoia state where he brought it back like right from the edge or something like that. Like, that's not sustainable. It's like you can't be the dad from Bluey in real life, especially not every single day.